Hello everybody, with the Lord El-Melloi Case Files episode 8 anime review. We're like 2/3 of the way done, roughly. This episode was good. We had the servant thing. I liked that. Didn't see that coming, but I should have because fate. But I didn't because it doesn't say fate in the title. So I thought maybe they wouldn't do it, but they did. Who knew? The episode also, we flicked between a bunch of people. We saw like what was going on the train, like the main part. But also we saw what was going on with the other people as well. That was pretty alright. But anyway, don't take my word for it. Well, actually, I was assuming you're here, so you've already seen the episode, so you know I'm right. Let's get on with the episode and see what happened from start to finish and talk about it, because that's what we do on this show. Let's do this. Trisha is dead. Full stop. She's got no head. I said last week maybe her eyes had been gouged out. Turns out nah. She's just her whole head is gone. Easy for me to say. Olga Marie lashes out and attacks the church guy who knocks her on the head with a sword. One of them black keys that all the church people have. Literally all of them, like CL has them and Kirei. They all have them. They all have the black keys. It makes me think that the only weapon they have access to. They're probably wholly blessed by something that make them more powerful or something. I don't know. Law is hard. But yeah, then he does an autopsy on the thing, and they figure out, yeah, the head's missing probably because of the mystic eyes that she's got. She was killed within the last hour. Waver finds out about the church guy's past vision eyes, but the eyes, they're like the Incredible Hulk. He's got Incredible Hulk eyes. He can't control them. They just come out whenever they want. And in his vision, he didn't see who lopped her head off. So that would have made this arc a lot easier if it just been like, oh yeah, it was that one. You know, it was just happened. We saw it in the past, but no, we don't see that. But Waver's like, I trust you, church man, because your eyes, because I just trust you because of that, because eyes are good or something. He gives better explanations than I do. But yeah, the key thing to note, he trusts the church guy. So I don't think it was the church guy. I don't even know who I think it was. I think it was probably the one with glasses, but I'm not sure. Could be anyone. I'm not sure. So Olga Marie's awake now, and they go see her and everything. Waver remembers Iskandar's words, and she's like, "You're an idiot. How dare you listen from one of them dead people?" She's not very nice. She's very son. But then Waverly goes off to the cows and leaves Grey with her. He's like, Grey, you're the bodyguard because you're good at that. You protect her. Then she asks Grace, like, what is he to you, that weirdo? And then she's like, then she calls her weird as well for her answer. And she just calls them weird. Fine. They are pretty weird, but that's to be expected, you know. Waver calls Rhiners and tells her what's up, basically. And slams the phone down on her when she started annoying him, I guess. Then he runs into Glasses. Still haven't learnt her name. I should have done that, I feel like. Asks her why she's here, and then she's like, hey, the person behind the previous incidents in this show, I assume that's what they were referring to, might be involved with the rail Zeppelin. And it's like, it's all coming together, sort of. We've still got 4 episodes left, so it's not quite coming together, but there's more pieces. There's more lines drawn on that conspiracy board thing. Then we go to Shishigo and Luvia investigating something to do with the department, I assume. Didn't quite catch what they were doing, but that's fine, they're cool. Waver says then that their invitation is a key to the underworld, which is halfway between the living and the dead, and then some red lightning shows up, and it's some woman. Oh no, who could it possibly be? I don't know. She's dressed somewhat like an old-timey person. That works, old-timey person. From the sounds of it, she's just mad that Iskandar decided to hang out with Waver. That's it. His pot rad was like, hey, what's up? Well, I guess they did play video games and that. That's basically hanging out. Now she starts attacking them. Turns out she's actually a servant. I wrote down her name. She's name is Hephaestion. Hephaestion? I don't know, my lord. I don't know who she is. She's got mystic eyes that turn grey against Waver, but then she fights it off with I assume the stick thing. Then she pulls out Iskandar's noble phantasm. Don't know why she's got that, but it was like a Death Rider version of it. It was like all dark instead of all nice like his was. Unless this was the same. I don't remember what his thing looked like. Wasn't it just normal? And then this was more deathy? Can't remember. I haven't seen Fate Zero in a while. Essentially, she was like Iskandar's, like, I don't know what you call it. She was one of his people, I guess. And Wave was pretty freaked out. He's like, how come I don't recognise you? Because in the bull thing, what's it called? Oh my god, no, the bull. Oh my god, I've forgotten my lore. It's exited my brain. Reality marble. That's the word. That's the one I'm looking for. They had all the people that were like his people. See, I swear. See, Fate lore's hard. I remember. There's too many terms. I remember stuff though. But they escaped relatively unharmed. Not sure how they did it. He like cut his hair, and that protected them because his hair had magic in it, and that's why he had long hair. That's what I understood from what they were saying. And then she disappeared somehow, and cows showed up. That could have been explained better, but fine. I get it. They drove her off with the magic hair. That's what we'll say. Then he passes out. He's like, well, that was weird. Didn't recognise her. Ba-dumph. And he passes right out, and they're like, you okay there, dude? And he's not okay, it turns out. They lay him down. They go to Olga Marie's room for some reason, and instead of their own. He's pretty burnt. He's got like a massive burn on his side, or is it his chest? I think it loops around actually. It's around here, I'm going to say. And then Olga Marie, after being all sun about it, gives them some elixir, cure-all, panacea. I have no idea how to say that word. It shows up in every RPG ever. Panacea. That's how I always say it. But it's never said out loud. I know it was said out loud here, but I wasn't listening. So, well, I was, but I wasn't paying that much attention. So yeah, they give it to him, and hopefully he'll be fine. Shishigo and Luvia are discussing the predecessor El-Melloi, who isn't Kaneth. It's a different guy, but he wasn't a lord. I guess in between Waver and Kaneth, this was just another guy. I don't know. Teaching the class, maybe? Maybe actually. Then Reiners calls them and says, yeah, he got hurt. He got hurt and everything. Melvin shows up to talk to her now. Basically complained that he wasn't told that Waver's on the train. He's like, I gotta go see him. And then I guess he's got an invitation he bought with his money. Back to Cows and Grey and that. Cows tells Grey about how his sister gave up being a mage and everything, which I like. It kind of, because obviously Apocrypha didn't happen, but it sort of says what circumstances led to him being there, because it's at the end of, if I remember right, Apocrypha spoilers, I guess. I'm sure people have seen it. At the end of Apocrypha, he becomes the head of the family, and because she, through the events of Apocrypha, decides not to be a mage. Whereas here, I guess she just decides not to be a mage, and he goes anyway. So really, the same thing has happened, regardless, except was less death. Well, I guess there's still death in this one. Doesn't matter. He became the head of the family anyway. Is the point? The point to make. Yeah, and then Grey afterwards is like, you know, I hope Waver lives. I hope he doesn't die this terrible death. This be a pretty crap death. But we know he's going to survive because he shows up in Unlimited Blade Works at the end. Don't know what to say about that. Well, anyway, that was the end of the episode. I liked it. I liked the inclusion of the. I like we got multiple little plots going on. It's like it's the whole thing's happening. There's multiple little things going on. So you got what's going on with Luvia and Shishigo. You got the murder mystery. You got the servant mystery. There's a lot of stuff going on. I like it. It's very engaging. I like watching it. It makes me happy. I don't think the servant caused the murder. I think the murder was caused by someone else. Like they're unrelated incidents that are just on the same train. And also we got the guy who stole the. Although that was meant to be the mantle. Yeah, I don't know. My thinking was the person who stole the mantle seems to be the servant, Hephaestion, or is it not? Are they unrelated? We'll find out next week. I could sit here and try and figure it out, but no one wants to see that. That wouldn't be very fun to watch, I don't think. So, thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing for more anime reviews and other good stuff. I will see you next week. And bye, guys.